Welcome back to the channel, it's Andy. We're back with FM23 and IFK Goteborg, finishing up Season 2 today with the last two games of the Swedish League season, the Allsvenskan. As you can see on the right hand side, with 2 games to go, we are behind Malmo. We'll see what happened off camera in just a little bit. But first up today, we host Elfsborg in a massive game. They're 4 points behind us, so they could catch us if things go horribly. Our final game of the season, we are at Nordic away from home. So 2 games to finish up the Swedish season today. Of course, UEFA Conference League has started as well, the league format, which we started last time. We beat Trabzonspor. We'll see how that's been going and played the second game there. And we'll come back to the Conference League next episode once the league season's all wrapped up. As always, if you're enjoying the videos, like and comment, subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on, check out the second channel down below. Thank you for the support so far on the series. I've really enjoyed sort of making this again, back to regular content. Let's see if we can win the league today. We've got 2 points to make up on Malmo. We'll see if we can do it. So last episode we kicked off our Europa Conference League phase by thrashing Trabzonspor by 4-0. Great performance to kick things off with the new format, 3 points on the board. Unfortunately, our first game off camera we did drop points. It was a goalless draw away against Hammarby, a rare game there where we draw a blank. They were down to 10 men on 57 minutes. Jokanovic got a second booking, but we just could not get the chances away. It was a dull match, and if anything, Hammarby could have maybe snuck the win, and that would have opened that gap even more for Malmo. But yeah, didn't play especially well here, and no goals. Malmo picked up back-to-back away wins against Värnamo and Sirius, so that gave them a good advantage with 2 games to go. Their final games are a home game against Kalmar, who is 7th, and a home game against Hammarby, who are 4th. So they have got 2 home games, but they're going to be tough games for them. Hopefully they'll drop points. If they win both those games, of course, they will be champions. So hopefully they slip up. We need them to slip up if we want to win the league. We did manage to defeat IFK by 2-1 at home though. 53rd minute of the game, we got our first goal. Elias Hagen with the ball over the top sets up Kulikov, who continues his fine goal scoring form. IFK did equalise with 2 minutes left to go though. Farai with the ball on the right hand side puts the ball in for Jimmy Durmaz. Great ball play, and Durmaz Jr. gets the equaliser with 2 minutes to go. But in the 92nd minute, we managed to grab the winner. Abdullahi with the ball to David Seger, and Seger scores in the 92nd minute to get us the 3 points and keep our title race intact. Then we had our second league game in the Europa Conference League away against Tirana of Albania. We took a 1-0 lead after just 6 minutes, and it was Peñalosa at the far post, set up by Abdullahi to get an early goal. We doubled the lead after 62 minutes. Kulikov, Abdullahi and Markovic all linking up. Markovic getting the goal to double the lead. The hosts did get a goal back in stoppage time. Hetemi with the ball. The goalkeeper not doing too well, but they got a goal back. Tirana ended with a 2-1 win for us though. 6 points out of 6 so far in the league phase. So you can see there's a fair few sides that are on maximum points, and we're doing quite well so far. But today we're focusing back on the league. If you look at the table, as you saw earlier, 2-point gap between us and Malmo. Goal difference is also the same, so we're going to have to make up some ground on them and try and overtake them once again. There's a 2-point gap, and we're 4 points ahead of our opponents. First of all, Elfsborg. If we lose that game, that leaves them an opportunity to overtake us as well in the final day. So this is a must-win game. Now Metu is suspended, so Carlen will have to start. Ondrejka is also suspended, so he'll have to come out of the side. We'll put Norlin onto the bench. But as you can see, the players are tired. Like we're 3 days returned from a trip to Albania to face Tirana, so there's some tired legs out there as well. So we're going to put Hausner in at centre back, and I guess Bungsbo. Carnell's not done too well, so we're going to start Markovic on the left. I think that will be all the changes made. There's a few tired players out there, but we do have almost a full week after this, and hopefully we can get through this game. But I don't want to rotate too much. I feel like that could be a problem, especially with this being such an important game for us. Like really, we need to win this game. If we drop points and Malmo win, then I think that puts them beyond reach. And if we lose this game, Elfsborg will go about a point behind us, and we'd have to really get a huge result against Malmo and hope that they don't win either. So this is a must-win game. We really need to win this game, like pretty badly. First highlight, 28th minute of the game. Peñalosa with the chance, the set piece. Hausner with the header, can't quite get it on target. That was the first highlight of the game. It's been a very dull first half an hour. Hagen is already tired, so he will be one of the first changes we make, I think. Johnson of Elfsborg with a throw here and the cross. And at the far post, it's Bernhardsson. First real chance of the game goes Elfsborg's way. That's not what I wanted to happen. From a throw-in as well, of all things. Barberis with the ball back to Johnson. First time cross. Marking's not good enough. And a header at the far post. That's not what we want to happen. Free kick, Peñalosa. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Hausner with a header at the far post. That one is not on target. Okay, that was not on the script. We are 1-0 down at home to Elfsborg at half-time in a very, very boring game so far. This is not what we want to be happening in the game that we really need to win. This would put Elfsborg a point behind us. And it would also put Malmo at least 2 points ahead of us. And if they're winning, then they would be winning the league. So we cannot afford to lose this game. We cannot afford to lose this game. Bungsbo, long ball. Not going to find who he wants. Here's Peñalosa. Come on, chance now. Abdullahi, Kulikov. Surely this is the equaliser. Why? Oh, and now Peñalosa's completely injured. He's got to come off. So let's go. Oh, God. Norlin. I don't really trust Norlin. Also, Hagen's got to come off and Seger's going to come on because he's knackered. I'm going to attack in. And we're going to have to try and get something out of this. This is not going well. We've had one shot on target. We haven't really created anything. This has been a really poor performance at a really crucial time for us. Hausner, another header is not on target. Like, you need to get them on target. I'm going for a berate because this hasn't been a good enough performance by the team. They just haven't done well enough here. Parkanate. Carlen. Come on. He's still got... Why? Why? Bruckner's had a stinker today as well. Let's put Marcus Berg on. We'll go 3 strikers. This is really disappointing me. Leroux to Barberis. Long ball. Finds Basagog. Bruckner does well. That's the first thing you've actually done well all game, Bruckner. Otherwise, you've had a really poor game today. Kulikov. Berg. Come on, Marcus Berg. This has got to be on target. Right. 1-1. 81 minutes. It's 1-1. I'm staying on attacking. I feel like we can still win this. I'm staying on attacking. They have not done nearly well enough today. This gives us maybe a chance, but I don't know how Malmo are doing. If Malmo are winning, then I think they'd still be 4 points clear, so we can't catch them. So we really need a win here. 88 minutes coming up. Still time for either side to get a goal here. And hopefully it's going to be us if there's going to be a goal. But we've got 5 minutes of injury time, and it doesn't look like anything's going to happen. It looks like it's going to be a draw, which might mean that Malmo have won the league. If they've won their game, and I think they've got a pretty easy game, then I think they're champions, because the draw puts the gap to 1 point. If they win, if they win, they're champions. And that was a very disappointing result. Disappointing performance. That wasn't good enough today. We didn't create enough. We weren't good enough going forward. We played poorly at the back. If Malmo have won their game, then they've won the league. They lost at home. They lost at home to Kalmar. We're still in it. Holy cow. They went down to 9 men. And Ilatupa, in the 93rd minute, keeps us in the race. Holy cow. Kalmar might have just prolonged this. But now, final day, Malmo host Hammarby. We're away against Djurgårdens. If we better Malmo's result, we're champions. This is going down to the final day. I can't believe Malmo lost at home. Peñalosa's going to miss out on the final day, which is really disappointing for him. We did not play well enough there, but Kalmar might have just saved our skin. We're still in this race until the final day. Malmo with that home defeat and 9 men who their players that are going to be suspended for their final match as well. This might happen. Okay, final day of the season. The key games here: Norrköping versus Göteborg, Malmo versus Hammarby. The title decider, the final day. We are 1 point behind, but we have a goal difference, which is 1 better. So, if we can better Malmo's result, then we will be champions. If they win, of course, they've won the league. If they draw, then we need to win. If they lose, we can draw and win the league. It could happen. Who knows? You know, they've got some... They drew against Halken. They drew against Mjällby. They lost at home to Kalmar. It's going to be very, very tight. And I don't know what's going to happen. Right, Ondrejka, straight swap for Peñalosa. Bruckner's going to come out of the side. Olsen's going to start. Metu's back as well, so we'll bring him back in. Bungsbo's going to come out. And Nissen's going to start. And Marcus Berg is going to replace Abdullahi. That's all the changes we are going to make. This side is hopefully going to win us the league. We're away against Norrköping, and if we win it, then that's all that we can do. And then we need to hope that Malmo slip up. That's kind of where we are. We've confirmed second place. Now, final day, we're fighting for the league title. And we need Malmo to fail to win if that's going to happen. I'm not going to look at Malmo's performance. I'm not going to look at how they're doing at all. I'm just going to focus on the game and hope that we can win it. Norrköping win possession here. 12 minutes as the first highlight. Eriksson to Dahlqvist, and he's lost the ball to Kulikov. Is Emilian Metu, who's been brilliant from his loan spell from Bayern. He's been very, very good. Not sure if we'll rely on him or not. I guess we'll wait and see. Marcus Berg heads it forward to Kulikov. Here's Metu. Markovic. Kanate coming forward. He's got some spacing to move into here. Can he put a cross in there? It's Marcus Berg. Headed down. Hagen, who's been brilliant as well this season. He's still got the ball. Hagen scores. It's 1-0. 12 minutes gone. Hagen with, I think, his 8th goal of the season. I couldn't read that at the bottom there. I think he's got 8. He's been phenomenal this season. I'm really excited to see what more he gives. But Berg heads it down. It's bounced around a bit. It falls to Elias Hagen. Lovely finish. Lovely turn. 1-0. Sebastian Olsen's got the ball right by his own corner flag here, making the run forwards. And he's lost the ball to Vito. Probably should have looked for the pass. Maybe we should have had dribble less on John with the cross. And the header! Ooh! I don't know if that was tipped over by Dahlberg or if it hit the bar. I think it hit the crossbar. We struggled with possession today though, and our passing hasn't been as good. And Kulikov's picked up a knock. That's not good news, but hopefully he'll be okay for a bit. Yeah, we haven't been as good with our possession today, which is a bit concerning. But we are winning as we go into half-time. I don't know what that means for the league. I don't know how Malmo are doing. But let's hope that we can continue to do what we do. I don't think I want to touch anything. We could maybe look at slowing it down a bit and dribbling less because our passing has not been good. Kulikov should be okay for a bit. I'm going to keep an eye on him though. We'll go into the second half and hopefully we can hold on to our lead here and maybe extend it. Ondrejka has now picked up a knock as well. Players are starting to get very tired at the end of this league season. And I think we'll make a couple of changes now as we approach 65 minutes. We haven't been at our best today, but we are winning. Kulikov is going to come off for Olivieri. And Ondrejka is going to come off. And we're going to put Gustav Norlin on the left-hand side. Markovic is going to play on the right. Marcus Berg, Norlin. Good play there. Again, Eriksson sees the... he read that well. That through ball. And here's Badji. And now Norrköping coming forward. Trostason. Oh, and Fredrik Nissen brings him down. And it's a penalty for Norrköping. That's not good. Vito, a chance to equalise for Norrköping here, and this could cost us the league. But it's saved by Dahlberg. Oh, what a save on the penalty and cleared by Nissen. That might be the save that wins the league. Because if we win this and Malmo don't win, then we're champions. And that penalty save might be the decision maker. Oh, my heart is beating so hard. This is so close. I don't know how Malmo are doing. Because if it transpires, Marcus Berg's through here. Is this going to be 2-0? No, it's a terrible strike. If it transpires that Malmo haven't won or aren't winning, then this would win us the league. Is this going to happen or not? Nissen. Seger. Big ball over the top for Norlin. Heads down for Olivieri. Here's Marcus Berg again, but it's into the hands of Janssen. I think the calm down shout needs to be for me. I really do think so. Marcus Berg with the header from the set piece. It's 2-0. That is game over for us. But how are Malmo doing? We don't know. I don't want to look. There's 2 minutes to go and we're doing our job. And we need Malmo to not win against Hammarby. We need Hammarby to do us a favour. It looks like we're going to win this game. Right, I want to see a trophy presentation. No, we've still got another highlight. Still got a minute and a half of injury time. And then if we see a trophy presentation, it means we've won the league. And it means that Malmo haven't won. Elias Hagen. Norlin with a header. It's 3-0. Surely this is a title winning performance. We're 3-0 up away from home. We've got a minute left of injury time. Show me that trophy, please, game. Show me that trophy. Oh my god, my heart. I mean, it was a slow start to this game, but we've come out in the second half. All guns blazing. Come on, game. Show me this trophy. Why have we got a highlight from kickoff? What are you doing? Don't do that to me. If we see a trophy, that means we've won the league. If we don't, that means that Malmo won their game. We've got seconds to go here. Come on, game. I want to see that trophy. I want to see that trophy. Just end the match, please. I don't know what to do. Is it going to be 4-0? Oh, right, it's very nearly 4-0. Very nearly 4-0. I don't know what's going on. Why are we still playing? Why are we still playing? Right, it's all over. Show me the trophy. We've done it! Yes! We're champions! Malmo didn't win! We're champions! Fantastic! Oh, Malmo, they lost at home. And they didn't beat Hammarby. And that means with that 3-0 win, IFK Goteborg are Swedish champions. We're going to be playing in Champions League qualifying next summer. Excellent. We've actually done it. We came close last season. We led for almost the whole year. And then we ended up slipping up. Second season round. We've won the league. We'll have to see what the score was. Let's have a look. 0-0 against Hammarby. Which means that we end on 70 points. Malmo end on 69 points, which is anything but nice for them. And we are champions of the Allsvenskan. So what happened to Malmo then? They drew 0-0. What happened in the game? Did they do well? I mean, they were the better team, but not by much. Chance-wise, they had a few shots on target. Big 3-0 win there for us. Do you know what, though? If they'd have scored that penalty, how would that have changed the complexion of that match? Would we have won that match? If they had scored that penalty, would we have gone on to score those 2 extra goals? We'll never know. But I feel like that penalty save won us the title. Now, the initial budgets, because we're going to be playing in Champions League qualifying. Transfer budget of £5.35 million and a wage budget of £82,000. We've got £2.86 million for winning the league. We're in a very, very good place. That balance is £6 million. £5 million transfer budget, which might increase once they announce new budgets for next season. Guaranteed £2.6 million, so hopefully we get a lot more there as well. But fantastic end to the season and really nail-biting stuff as well. Really, really pleased with that. But we do have another match in about 4 days. We're away against Scandinavia of North Macedonia, and then we're away against Eintracht Frankfurt. So we've got our last 4 Conference League games. What I think we'll do is we will kind of do all 4 of them next episode, but of course do much more clipped down highlights, otherwise the video is going to be 40 minutes long, which I don't really want. So I think we'll go through each of those games and we'll have a look at a few highlights and goals and see how things go and see where we end up by the end of this league phase. We've got 2 wins from 2 so far, which is really good, but we've got some very tough games coming up. Eintracht Frankfurt, a difficult trip to Macedonia, Rijeka is going to be tough, and Tel Aviv as well. I think they're going to be difficult games. So we'll see how we do in those. And we'll crack on with the Conference League next time. But for now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the title win, drop a like in the video, leave comments, subscribe if you haven't, or if you're new, turn notifications on. And yes, next episode we'll be back with Europa Conference League football. And yeah, we'll kind of go through all 4 games and see how things go. Great win today to get the title. Brilliant stuff. Very, very happy. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.